3
Papi
points in the
Golo.
bag.
Listen, Papi, I got to ask you a question. Football is a very simple game. If you're a manager, it's like, here's the ball, here's the goal, kick there, put it in the net. Okay, go out and play. What would you say?
I would go out and play.
You do an Oligona freestyle. Go out and play. Play. Okay, I'll be there.
Go
Talk
and
to us,
express
Papi.
yourself. Go and have fun. No, I mean it's one of those things, Mick, where like we love to complicate the game for ourselves. And today we saw like Man United having a lot of possession and some combinations that were actually I was so impressed and happy with. We were just not very clinical. We just didn't find the final pass. That's all that was missing for a lot of the phases of play that we had. I also want to say also like the point that we were just making right now. Tom was just making that of like just be clean, take it first time. Wow, our forwards so pensive. And so, I don't understand if they know that like the other defenders want to take the ball as well. So you have to be quick. You have to know that, like I want to do this with this ball the moment I get it, So, yeah, at the end of the day, we got the 3 points. It was not pretty, but Ten Hag did his job. He set up the team tactically to create chances, and we did have some chances. And Garnacho did not have his shooting boots. So did Rashford. Also did not have that chance that Rashford got from Antony. We normally know that's a goal. And Rashford is just still, the confidence is still not there yet.
No, it's
So
not. No.
yeah.
You know what's missing here? There's 17 likes, people. That is a little bit disgraceful. We're having an after party and the 17 likes. Can we have a little bit more of energy going? We're trying to keep the energy going. That's what's missing. That's what's missing.
So these likes, guys, people, come on.
Yeah. I'm going to go and catch myself a drink because it's super hot where I am. Hang on a second. Guys, keep it up. I'm just going to grab myself a drink. I'll be back in a second. Guys, keep it up. Hang on.
Yeah. I will just bring up here. We have Statman Dave shared on Twitter. I will just share the screen. Let's see. There we go. Where is it? There it is. I don't know if you can read this. I will try to blow it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you can see he had 97 touches, 91% pass accuracy, 78 out of 86 passes completed. He won 16 out of 19 final third passes completed. That's actually good. He's creating a lot. 9 out of 14 long balls, 9 ball recoveries, 3 clearances, 2 blocks, 2 duels, 1 and 1 key pass. So he had a really good game by numbers. So how did you see Maguire's performance today, guys? You can go first, Papi. Hello, you're on mute.
For me, that's my man of the match today. I was not even just impressed by just the stats. It was just the assurance and the calmness that he had. There's a little bit of a confidence boost that he got, and I believe we talked about this during the watch along. It was we made a joke saying like the armband was stopping the blood circulation for Maguire. So he wasn't really being able to think clearly and make those faster decisions. And right now, it's you can see that he's free. His mind and his body are connected. And I think Luhan made this joke saying the armband was a noose around his neck. And now he can finally breathe. So I'm so happy. This is the Maguire that we thought we were getting at Man United, And there was 2 players that were responsible for just spraying the ball around to different areas of the pitch in the first half, and that was Eriksen and Maguire. They did that brilliantly, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with what a lot of what you're saying, and I think Maguire had a really good game. He has stepped it really good up, and now he played like 5 or 6 games in a row where he's actually competing for the man of the match. We have seen the transformation from that guy. It's almost as you can't believe it, and we're just waiting for him to fall on his nose and play bad again. But he just keep delivering and keeps performing. So respect for Harry Maguire. How did you see Harry Maguire's performance, Tom?
I thought it was good, and again, it was one of those games that even if we had everybody fit, I said it would suit a player like Maguire because they're just going to go direct, they're going to go long, and you've got 6'4", 6'5" Harry Maguire who can just head the ball down for fun. It's the perfect game to suit him. Marshall, the centre forward to a wide area, so he's not going to be in the penalty box, and he did that for most of the game today. The striker didn't have a sniff. Barring the one chance where he got away, but it was Lindelof that he was targeting more than Maguire at the time because he knew he wasn't going to get any joy physically against Maguire. So what do? You pick on the weaker man. You pick on Lindelof, and Lindelof lost his man. He dropped the shoulder on him. He got a free header and Onana saved his arse. But at the end of the day, with Maguire in the last couple of games, the games really have suited him based upon the opposition that we've played. But as we saw, you play against an opposition like the Manchester derby, where they just ping it around you for fun. Manchester City aren't going to go direct. They're going to recycle the ball. They're going to go in packs and they're going to hump. Luton are the complete opposite of that. They come to Old Trafford. If they could have got a 0-0 draw and stunk the place out, they would have done. And they probably almost certainly should have done that with the way that we didn't take our chances in the game. And if the goal that we scored, let's be honest, it was a scrap fest. If it doesn't go in, we don't win. But Maguire individually was probably the best out of a bad bunch of players again today. And he has, and as consistently as I can keep it, really, I don't really see why you would drop him based on the actual individual performance from him. I think for me, out of all of our defenders that we have right now available, he's the number one person that I'd have in the defence based upon the injury list that's piling up. But at the end of the day, that's out of his control. And like Papa was saying before about with one of the viewers where they said about you take the armband away from him, it's like a breath of fresh air for him. Again, I always reiterate to the time when he first came into United, those first 10, 15 games up to Christmas, played out of his skin, a proper central defender, physical, imposing, and he wasn't getting this nostalgia around him where, you're playing against Harry Maguire, it's going to be an easy piece of cake. It wasn't like that. But you give him a bit of responsibility and the pressure weighed down on him and you could see that. Physically, mentally, everything. He just looked like a gone player. But again, you take the pressure away from him and just keep the standard set as it is. And just say to Harry, look, you're not probably going to be the future of Manchester United, but you can be the here and now of Manchester United. And at the end of the day, he's pulling up trees for the manager individually, but we need to see it collectively, not just from individuals as a team, if we want to be more consistent going forward. But like I was saying, lads, anyway, I didn't care how we play at the moment. Just win games, because when you're not playing beautiful football, just win. That's the least that you can do. Just win.
Yeah. Yes. Grind out those results. To the next topic, I see here Mason Mount. He got a lot of praise after his 50 minutes on the pitch, I believe, or 45 minutes, or how much he played. And you can see stats here. He had 100% dribbles completed, 81% pass accuracy, 33 touches, 17 out of 21 passes completed, 9 out of 10 final third passes completed, 6 out of 7 ground duels won, 6 ball recoveries, 4 out of 4 tackles, and 1 key pass. Great performance, Statman Dave. So big up to Statman Dave. Thanks you for providing us these stats. And I believe he had a good game. So Tom, how did you see Mason Mount coming on and perform today?
I thought he did quite well, to be fair. Again, the sort of game where there's less work on the defensive output, but you're going forward, and then when you're obviously contained and compact in the opposition's half, it's the sort of game where Mason Mount's a player that you could use because he's mobile and he will make different runs. He will move around the field. He's not going to be a static, Joe, and he's just going to stand there and wait for the ball to come to him. He will go to the ball. That's the difference with a player like Mount, but maybe the difference with Eriksen, who's a lot more older. He wants to put his foot on the ball and pick his pass. Mount's more, I'll run for the ball. I'll show for it, but I'll go to a different area to get it. So it gave us that different option. And yeah, again, he did quite well. I think positionally as well on the field, he did what he had to do, even defensively. He tracked the runners a lot better than he had done in recent games anyway. And at the end of the day, when you're not starting games, you need to come off the bench and show the manager what he's missing out on.
True.
Even against the opposition he did today, he did that. So the least that Mason Mount can do is he's put himself back in the shop window with the manager. And when you've got a midfield that's not exactly pulling up any trees at the moment, what do you take from that? Well, let me just show the manager what he's missing out on, and I can easily get back into this team. And this is what I like. And this is the one thing that I like about some groups of the players in our squad is, even when they've been dropped from the squad, they're not kicking a fuss. They're not going on social media, blowing up, calling out the manager, this, that, the other. Just fight for it. Fight for your place. And that's the one thing that I can respect with such as Harry Maguire, with Mason Mount, even to a certain extent, where you've had players like Reguilon who's coming on alone. You've not got a natural left back, but you haven't been playing him. He's not blown up in the manager's face. He's just got on with it. It's called professional players, and that's what you need in a group. But at the end of the day, we're just not playing well at the moment, performance-wise, and that's really the main issue for us.
I'd rather have that professional player that don't moan than a professional Xbox player that sits and play FIFA and moans that he doesn't get picked. To be honest, you know who we're talking about. At the end of the day, I can understand the issue that Ten Hag has in his squad, because he looks at people that are reliable, that can put in a shift, and they will play for him. And I will give my roses to Ten Hag to show a little bit grit and a little bit of a attitude today, because he got a yellow card off the sideline. So clearly he cares, and clearly he wants to win. It just hasn't been easy for us, guys. It hasn't been easy. Papi, in your eyes, if I may ask you, you watched it 98 minutes. I don't know where the 8 extra minutes came from all of a sudden, right? This season alone. Who do you reckon was the stand-up performers from in the United shirt? Everything.
Yeah. We already talked about Maguire, and also Mason Mount had a very positive impact. You could tell, he's sort of turned the corner, in terms of his he's a little bit more confident, and he was very, very quick with that ball that he provided that led to a goal as well. So we have to just kind of I think Tom touched on this and say, pat him on the back. He took he's given the manager something to think about, especially like Eriksen now with a potential injury. We have no idea what's going on with how Eriksen got injured when he was just by himself, and just losing balance was a little bit concerning. But those things happen, and I want to just say Mason Mount for me was another standout performer. Onana also kept us in the game, Mick. We cannot forget those important saves from Andre Onana.
I gotta ask everyone in the VR room and the panel, if I compose a poll right now, give me 3 stand-up players and we can vote for out of those 3. Who would those 3 be? You mentioned Harry Maguire, you mentioned Mason Mount, and who would be the third?
I tell you what, Mick. Put them 2 names, and then let the VR room pick
how about 3?
The third one.
Lindelof scored the goal. Okay,
Lindelof,
guys, keep it away. I will just compose the poll. Hang on a second.
Yeah,
Jarvis.
Yeah, I just want to come back to Mason Mount. I didn't get Poppy's opinion when it came to Mount and the stats that Statman Dave provided us. How did you see his impact?
Oh, I just went on him and said very positive. Like if he's given Ten Hag something to think about, and I think moving forward he's going to get more and more minutes. If only we could just give him a different jersey number. He just needs a different shirt number, because just like Maguire, the number 7 is starting to be heavy on him, and he will be lighter. We just need our players to be in sync with that what's happening psychologically. And right now you can tell that Mason Mount, from today's performance, he's sort of moving in a positive direction, and he needs to keep on going that way. Yeah, I need to see like a proper, like a goal or an assist, even more of that. So I'm not gonna go too crazy on him and give him too many flowers.
Yeah, but what I liked about him was I think he provided something different than Eriksen. He was more energetic. He was more forward thinking. Maybe he should sometimes stop up and try to dictate the tempo of the game. He's a little bit too direct sometimes because he's hurrying, but he's always creating. And in today he was very precise both on the ball and how he delivered the ball. So and as we could see with his stats, I will just bring them up again, and you see it was 100% dribbles and 17 out of 21 passes completed and 9 out of 10 final third passes. So that means he's very precise when it comes to the final third. It's not like we are used to with Bruno, for example, who's very wasteful, who's almost like in good games he's 50-50 on the final third passing completion. So he provides something different, and I would like to see more from Mason Mount.
Yeah, 6 ball recoveries is really good when you consider that in that amount of time when Scott McTominay had 5 ball recoveries in the whole game.
Yeah, the high turnovers, we had a lot of high turnovers, and we pressed Luton deep. So, but they also played a low block. They were very alone when they got the ball, so it made it easier for us. But at least we did the job, so we can't complain.
Yeah, guys, I just put a poll in so you guys can vote. I put 4 options for you guys, and you can all see it there. Of course, it's Lindelof. Of course, it's Mason Mountain Dew. We have not 7-Up. We have Mountain Dew. I can climb any mountain. You know what I mean? Mount. And who else did I put in? Harry Maguire, but also the 4th option, which was the Glaze It Out chant. That was constantly vocal during the game. So big up to all of you. So please get your votes in and let's keep talking. Because
I just want to shout out Jamie Wayne here. He comes out with a comment. So sorry, guys. Got a lot of my mind. Girlfriend's in the hospital. How's everyone? So my heart goes out to you, Jamie Wayne. I hope you're okay, my good friend.
Love
and
Jamie,
a lot of love from MUFC Realist TV.
Yeah,
hope everything will be fine.
Big up to you, Jamie. All the love and support from the VR room and MUFC Realist TV. Jamie is one of our loyal moderators and active. What do we call it? Chatterlists, always in the chat in the Telegram chat group as well. So all the best, Jamie.
100%. I see Darren Young coming in with a lot of interesting comments. He say Luton played at the level that allowed us to look above our form. Shooting was very poor today, taking unneeded touches. Haaland was the only player who looked above average. Yeah. Tom, how do you see Darren Young's comments? Do you agree, or is he maybe too harsh?
I mean, look, with how Luton are as a team, I'll be honest, Luton are going down. They are. Let's not. They are going to be in one of those 3 spots. They'll either finish bottom of it, second of it, or the third from bottom. They're going down one way or another. But the one thing that Luton are doing, they are trying to actually play. They're not one of these teams that, look, we've come up, we weren't expected to get up, so we'll just go straight back down. They're not doing what, say, Norwich and Derby County and all those sort of teams have done over the years, in Huddersfield, where they just give up before they even gave it a go. Mm-hmm. That's the one thing that I do like with such as Luton. And even in the way that we was playing, especially from a shooting aspect, Darren Young's part I agree with. It was very poor. Taking the unnecessary touches. The Garnacho one. Why take it round the goalkeeper? Why? You've already opened your body up. You can just stick it in the corner. It's the simplicities of it. And at the end of the day, he's a young player and he's still got to learn from these sort of controversial mistakes that he's making in games. But they're defining moments. You take that chance against Luton, you might get another chance. You do that against Manchester City or against one of the big boys when you're in a title race in 3-4 years' time, maybe. Not so difficult because you might not get another chance. That's just football at the end of the day. But with how Garnacho's played, when he's made cameos off the bench, he's deserved to start. So I can accept, he might make a decent run in the team, or he might make some errors here and there where he doesn't, concede or he doesn't score goals. But listen, it's not just him. I'm not going to pin the blame on one player. There's all of them. The whole front line's been atrocious from minute one of the game of Wolves, really, if we're being honest. Varane bought us out of that game. You've had it again. Another defender's bought you out of today. McTominay coming off the bench against Brentford bought you out. The Premier League, you're just not pulling up any trees. Papi even said before about the Rashford chance. Rashford last year, mate, he forget aiming it toward the goalkeeper. He put it in the roof of the net. Or he'll take it, or the ball will go over the line with the goalkeeper. That was just how the sort of song and form that he was on. But even with Haaland, again, the conversions, especially in this game, there wasn't really any excuses to make for him. He had the chances on him on a plate, realistically. The movement was there. He got on the end of headers, and he had that clinical chance where he was bang in front of the goal. And he wasn't expecting it. But you're 2 yards out as Manchester United's number 9. Even if I did a deflected cross, you're expected to score. That's the difficulty of it at the end of the day. But the kid, we know there's potential there. So we're prepared to wait for that player. And we've had, over the last couple of years, the Ronaldos, the Cavani's, we've had the proven serial goal scorers already at the club. So,
Oops. Oh, Glazer's just cut his line.
Damn Glazers.
I want to
everything.
Before I just want to give Papi his roses today. Botswanapapi, you've been a hard-working man today. I think this is your 3rd or 4th stream for today, man.
Oh, yeah, piece of cake.
Listen. You did a brilliant stream on KG Comedian Show as well. The good, bad, and ugly. I was watching it. I really enjoyed it with you and Joe Blackman. Big up to you. And then you did the marathon watch along, of course. How did that go? Was there any controversials? Was Chelsea down there?
It was 3 points. That's all that matters. No. It was really nice, really calm. It's really fun when the team wins. So it's safe to say, ladies and gentlemen, Manchester United fans around the world, we are safe for now. Also, Tom, Onana is 2nd in the list for the Golden Glove. Come on now.
We're getting reckless.
We have to celebrate. It's the small wins, guys. We have to celebrate the small wins, Jarvis. You know what I mean?
You're hanging out too much with KG. You're getting reckless,
Well, I just want to move on. We have covered Mount stats and we have covered Maguire stats. So we owe Victor Lindelof to look at his stats and talk a little bit about the Swede. And we see here Statman Dave again providing us with brilliant stats. So thank you, Statman Dave. He says Victor Lindelof's games by number 117 touches, 102 out of 108 pass completion, 94% pass accuracy. So he's very precise. He won 3 out of 4 duels, 3 clearances, 2 out of 3 long balls completed, and 1 brilliant goal at the end of the game or second half. So
ice
cold. Want to go first on Lindelof? Maybe the fellow Swede will try first.
Oh no, 100%. I have only one thing to say, and that is one thing. Like this. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, baby.
Yeah.
Now that's all I have to say. Now, Victor for me has always been cool and composed. Victor has saved us many times before as well, but I think he's the underrated player. He's been with United for 4 or 5 years almost now, and he's been going through different centre backs pairings. He's always been stuck with Maguire. And when he didn't play with Maguire, when he played with Varane, we showed what kind of character he is. Like, he can play left back, he can play left centre back, he can play midfield. He's quite advanced, and in Swedish national team, he's a leader, he's well respected. And for me, Lindelof has always been that trusty I mean, he can come off the bench anytime, but he can also start. So for him to get a goal today was massive, to be honest. If you do remember when he saved us in the penalty shootout as well, that was Victor Lindelof. Ice Victor. Ice Victor. So no, good stuff. He's a trusted, loyal servant with United at the moment. One of the veterans.
Yeah. I agree with a lot of what you're saying, and what I see with Lindelof that's very positive. He never get to start another game after he plays. He's on the bench, he comes in, he plays a couple of games, then he's out again for 5 games and come in. But he always perform at a
but he never whinges
level.
about it. He doesn't
and
go on social media and whinge about it. He's
Yeah.
cool with it.
So respect for him for always being ready and come in and perform at a decent level, So I'm happy with Lindelof, and especially today, as you could see by his stats.
Yeah, it's all about coming in and being ready, And Poppy, I think he's married to Melissa Reddy, right?
Damn, he can't be married to Melissa Reddy. That's my crush. No,
Safa, yeah.
Nice one, Mick. No, the thing about it is people. I'm sure that there was a lot of why is Victor Lindelof starting ahead of to justify your selection with a goal. That the winning goal, the all-important winning goal, like that, what an awesome way to just say, manager, you have to pick me next game, Yeah. So Victor Lindelof, I love it when you come in and you're called upon and you stand up and do the job, because you deserve it. And it's hard to do that if you don't have match rhythm. But this is somebody who, to get the numbers that Jarvis just showed, when you're not really playing regularly, bro, that deserves its own accolades. Victory, victor. Yes. Yeah.
Listen, guys. So far in the polling system, it's quite surprisingly where the poll is sitting right now, because the Glazer chants are leading as the man of the match. Yes.
That is hilarious.
It is hilarious. I just don't know how I'm stuck into this.
What's the percentage?
Wait a minute. I'm stuck. I'm sinking. Live chat. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Mason Mount on 12%. Harry Maguire got 12%. Lindelof, surprisingly, is on 29%. The Glazer out chance is 47%. So far, Lindelof is the man of the match, according to the VAR poll. Damn.
Yeah.
Victory.
Yeah.
I mean, I was surprised because I thought that Harry Maguire would get most of the votes today. But still, you got to give Victor Lindelof the roses as well, because he did a fantastic job. He scored the goal as well. He's always Iceman, cool and composed. I agree. No point. That's what we do in Sweden.
Okay.
It's a weird one. If you're from northern part of Sweden, if you're from northern part of Norway, they don't say yes. They say lazy.
Okay. That also sounds like
No, we have a joke. We have a joke in Sweden, how do you get rid of the dust under your bed? You just take a northern Swedener, put him under the bed, hey, do you see the dust? And he goes.
I'm not sure if you read out Jale Malmin's comment, but I will read it again. A couple of games ago, Lindelof the rocket the ball to our opponent, who made Onana look like he was out picking berries. Man of the match today, no doubt.
Yeah.
Jale Malmin is on the ball always.
Always. No, but Lindelof, according to me, is always the one that sneaks under the radar, never gets his roses, and kind of a little bit like Varane, the unsung hero. But Varane came in the second half as well. Big up to Varane as well. I think at the end of the day, we saw at the game, and yes, 1-0 is never safe. We could have been up 3-0, but to summarize this, gents, Lindelof, man of the match. We saw at the game, we see some signs of good possession-based football, how we integrate. But, playing a low block is never easy. I mean, arguably City would have smashed him with 3-4-0, but, We're not there yet, guys, but I have patience. I can see it coming. Definitely. And if you bring back the table again, where we are sitting at the moment, it's not far-fetched from the top 4. Scotty, the wheel is back here. May the force be with you. Taking drag, lol. What you smoking? Papi, what you smoking?
No, I'm just saying yes in Swedish. That's all.
Guys, you want to come in and have a chat with us, talk to us, because the table is looking bright. We are above Brighton, at least. Listen, last season as well, we were hovering there at same spot, even at 8th spot, but we came back strong at the end of the second half of the season. We went on a winning streak. Now, guys, do want to hear from a guy from Sydney called Sajif Aka, Kenny Fan TV. Who killed Kenny? Should we bring him to the stage?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Kenny, do you want to come in? Is it cold out there?
Yo, how you guys? How you been doing, man?
Kenny, why you don't have any camera on?
Yeah, I'm just about to sleep at the moment. That's why I was off.
You're in bed.
Yeah.
What's the time over it? What's the time in Sydney right now, mate?
It's like 5:13. So I'm just gonna sleep for like just few hours.
Yeah. Can you talk to us? What's on your mind? What's on your heart before you go to sleep, my friend?
Yeah. All it. I was just saying like it was just like end to end like a game between us and Luton Town. I thought the first half we should have been at least 2 or 3 goals up, to be honest with you. But like because to be fair, we actually did overcame an obstacle because like Luton Town were like a low block team. Like you also got to remember, like Luton Town nearly got a 3 points against Liverpool. So
Yes.
to be fair.
Yes. To be fair, whenever Tahit Chong comes in, they look like a force, you know.
Yeah. Your Chong looked lively.
And to be fair, the header that Onana saved was also a big moment as well. Like, you know, because we look like in control. We what we normally do, we kind of go to sleep a little bit and invite pressure and invite a goal scoring opportunity.
Yeah,
big up for Onana as well.
Yeah, we did that. We did invite Luton. We actually got ourselves into trouble when like Luton Town start attacking us at the start of the second half. So so but like the only good thing was like we were just calm and composed overall. Mason Mount for me when he came on from the bench, he was excellent for me.
Yeah, good to hear. Good to hear, because there's been a lot of questions from pundits as well. What I was listening to, you know, why did we buy Mason Mount? What is his purpose in this team? I said in the early of the season, Mason Mount was brought in as a bench player, nothing else. Like, you know, and people didn't believe me, but he's a bench player at the moment.
Yeah, so I agreed as well.
Yeah. So basically, Luan France comes in with a fantastic question, guys. What does Harry Maguire have to do to impress you guys? A, make you a breakfast in bed. B, stop talking and do the walking. Guys, any answers for Luan? I think that he's doing the right thing right now, according to my opinion. He's putting a shift in. He's doing the football talking, not the mouth talking, not the big head talking. That's the thing that rubbed off majority of the fans, that he came out to say, I don't have to prove myself and stuff like that. You know, so just keep your mouth shut. Just prove yourself on the pitch week in and week out, and you'll be good. That's it.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, he impressed me today. So he was like my man of the
match.
match.
Buy that for $1. Yeah. Big up, man. Listen, it's a victory today. I am absolutely boiling where I am right now because my AC is not really. I cannot switch my AC when I'm talking because it's getting right into the microphone. So I'm just like, you know what?
Yeah, at this time, like around like nearly Christmas. Yeah, yeah. I've been to Thailand around like years ago in 2015. At this time, it was hella hot, man. It was
Yeah.
so humid, man.
Yeah, guys, if you are coming to Phuket, Thailand, hook me. I will hook you up. We'll have a chat. We might do a watch along together. Papi, I'm still waiting for you. I sent you the
Oh,
invitation. Jarvis, I send you also invitation. There's nobody knocking on my door.
Yeah, but I
well,
will wait until January or February when it's really cold and dark, and then I'll take time off from the winter and maybe come see you.
Oh, listen, guys, he made me so jealous the other day. He sent me like they were sitting there, -20 something, and making barbecue, and you had northern lights. It was so beautiful,
Yeah.
like northern lights,
yeah.
guys.
Pick me up, Jarvis, with your jet.
Send
And then
send
we'll
us
go.
some northern lights, mate.
Yeah.
Seriously. So if we
Northern Lights.
summarize today's highlights in general, my general feeling is that I'm starting to feel that we are coming back a little bit to show a little bit more fight mojo. The players are fighting for the manager, clear and obvious. We
I
saw that
agree,
in
man.
Copenhagen, and form is never a linear thing. Form is unlinear. We see Spurs will drop form. We will see, oh, look at this. Jesus, you robbed me. This is
Yeah.
from your house.
Yeah. And that's the
Jesus.
sky.
Wow.
It's incredible,
Incredible.
Northern Lights. So if you ever want to see something spectacular, visit Northern Norway.
What the hell? eriktenhag banned for next game. Are
Oh,
you
yeah,
having a laugh?
he's
Yellow
got 3
card.
yellow cards, so he can't.
Ah,
He
3
can't.
yellow cards.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. 3 yellow cards already.
So he won't be there for the Everton game. Yeah.
Okay. Damn, that's so beautiful, Jarvis. Thank you for sharing. And eriktenhag will be banned. Who is going to manage then? McLaren, or will it be Mitchell van der Gaag?
Probably both.
McLaren.
Both.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could be both, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Big
they
up,
will
guys.
handle it. No problem. No problem. I'm not worried.
It's
So-
not like Erik ten Hag is very expressive on the touchline anyway.
Yeah.
He's
So,
just gonna
guys,
be-
we're having a break. Ariane is coming in to say Van de Gaag. Yes, the Gaag. So we're gonna have a 2 weeks break, no football, and we need this break, I think, Papi, as well. It's been relentless, right? It's, as I said to Jarvis, it's never easy to press record when the team is not performing, and it's today we can at least leave with a little bit of a bittersweet victory, take 2 weeks off, and just listen to the how the media is going to make up the stories regarding takeovers and the other leaks coming out from the dressing room and the shower. Harry Maguire has a bigger ding dong than Rashford, and Rashford don't like it, and all that stuff coming out. Yeah, but that's a typical what they're reporting, like these cash questions, right? Sorry, Mick. Mick is on fire today. I'm actually literally burning up. But on the other hand, it gives us also an opportunity to recess this channel, what we can do a little bit more fresher. We've been also a little bit complacent and affected. I have been affected as well. So it's all about you, community. It's all about Papi. It's all about Jarvis. Everyone that comes in and supports the channel. Big up to all of you. Jamie Wayne, every day, all the moderators. Big up to you. And we will come back a little bit more fresher, I guess, with more better ideas as well. Darren Young, what you saying? It's the light shining of the armor of warriors in Valhalla.
Oof.
Woof.
Yeah.
With that note, that
That
is
is
so
cool.
beautiful. That is on my bucket list, Jarvis, to see.
Come visit Northern Norway.
Okay. We're coming all together. Everyone pack your bags. Let's go to Jarvis's house.
We will
having
be there.
He's providing free snaggers on the barbecue, mate. Just check a left and you'll be right up there in Tromsø, Norway. Big up, big up. My highlights, what you're saying, Scotty at the wheel. My highlights, if we put away chances today, it would be a whitewash and a hat trick for Haaland, 100%. I went in for 1 hat trick, free Rasmus for foot's sake, 100%, man. Listen, I am running out of juice. Look at my eyes. I'm really tired. I'm gonna call it the quits today, guys. It's
Yeah.
been fantastic today.
It's been-
It wasn't like a high scoring game, at least was 3 points. I'm happy. Like Papi, I would give Papi his roses for all this grafting he's done today. Big up for running the watch along as well. Sajiv as well for coming in. Everyone, go support Kenny Fan TV as well on his YouTube channel. Just started. I think I was your first to view your first live and gave you the roses, Sajiv, didn't I?
Oh yeah, you did. Thanks,
I
man.
did. I did.
Very good. Very good.
We
Very
be
good.
there. We all support each other. Compost Matthew. Yeah, guys.
And don't
Thank
feel
you.
sad because of the international break coming up, because we have a big week ahead. Monday we will have Jarvis Corner. I will bring on guests Andy Tate, Tom, Stu Wally, and we will discuss a lot of good topics. And we will have a sizzling takeover show with Mick and Paul White, and big
Yes.
Tom journalist one will come on, and we will debate and dig deep into the up and coming takeover. And we have a
Yes.
lot of good shows coming up. So stay tuned, guys.
And I'm still waiting for Poppy as well. Me and Poppy will be talking about doing a reckless show together. There's nothing coming from your side. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. That's going to be on fire.
Look out for that. That's coming up very soon.
Oh, yeah.
Making
Blockbuster coming to your theaters soon.
Coming to a store near you, to a YouTube destination near you.
I was also want to share a secret. We've been working on the background. We've been working on a fantastic website. It's going to have all the match predictions. You can vote polls. It's going to be the latest and the greatest. That's why I'm so tired. It's looking so good, people. It's looking so good. And eventually, we're also looking to recruit in new people, new voices to come in here as well. We're lacking females, guys. We're lacking more of the female voice. So if you are a woman or a man, or I don't know what you call it nowadays, if you love this football, you want to come in, have you say, welcome, reach out to us, because the more the merrier. You know, I guess you're tired of seeing my face every day and Jarvis's, so we want to have more faces coming in as well. Sajiv is always here. Football Power Hour is here. You know, Luan is coming in sometimes, but we are looking for more people to come in. The more the merrier.
Yeah.
Love you all. Guys, it's been fantastic. 1-0 is on the scoreboard. This has been Jarvis Cocker. Where can people find you, Jarvis, if you're not living here?
Bowley77, and on this channel, and sometimes I go to Noradin's channel or United Real Therapy. So there you can find me, but mostly here.
Yep, you can also find him on the back cover of the Pulp Common People as well. He's the lead singer, Jarvis Cocker. Botswanapapi, you're everywhere at the moment. You're on this channel. You're with KG. Tell us a little bit where you are and how can people find you.
Oh, you'll find me here. You'll find me here. If you're seeing me right now, you'll find me where you see me. also, I'm streaming to my channel as well. It's called Football Power Hour. Make sure you hit the like button over there too, and subscribe. Yeah.
You can also find him on doing the KG Comedian as well. Man,
Definitely.
I didn't know you. I was just like, what was Poppy doing there? Like, KG Comedian. You're doing with Joe Blackman. It was a fantastic show, man.
Joe Blackman and I got a show called The Good, the Bad, the Ugly every Saturday morning. You got to tune into that. It's reckless. It's fan call-ins and very fun conversations. We talk about what's good, what's bad, what's ugly every week. So, and on Fridays on the Football Power Hour, we play a quiz. Make sure you check out that quiz. That's always fun as well. So
I'm never gonna join that again.
The vibes are vibing. We will be here. Whether
I tried your quiz show 3 times, mate. But you know what? You know the story, right? Hands free.
Brown envelope. You gotta give me the envelope. You gotta send it early.
The PGOL tax I haven't paid.
They will talk, to be fair.
The VR room is dope there. Sajiv as well, thank you for coming in, my friend. Where can people find you?
Yes, you can find me on my YouTube channel Kenny Fan TV, and most of the time you can find me on MESC Realist TV and the Football Power, and every like alternate days I sometimes come to the KG the Comedian channel. I also sometimes come to his FIFA stream just to do his commentary.
Okay. and most of the time you can find Kenny on South Park. Who killed Kenny? Oh my God, who killed Kenny? Guys, love you and leave you. This has been a fantastic show. Lots of good vibes, FC. Thank you everyone for coming in. It's time to close the shop. Goodbye, people. Glory, glory, Manchester United. Glazers out, bankers out. No to 25%. Full sale only. This is our channel. This is our club. And it's time to say goodnight. Good night, people. Bye for now.
Good night.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Release TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.